to go to this crypt. I feel that I am close to my goal. This gas pump is probably older than me. Afraid of no boat anymore, are you? Completely locked. I am gonna need a key for this one. I am gonna need a key for this one.
You'll figure this one out easily, I hope. This one is the easiest, I'm sure of it. I solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop. It would be funny if this table said interesting things at times, wouldn't it? Good luck with this puzzle. You know it as well as I, the devil high. You'll figure this one out easily, I hope. It would be funny if this table said interesting things at times, wouldn't it? You give up already?
currently locked.
Tu m'aimes, moi je t'aime.
It was really soporific, but I managed to finish the book found in the church. The De Vigneault Mausoleum. This family was in... The flower house was once their home, but it is now owned by the town. There's a lot of information about this place, and the village in general. It's sad, but it wasn't such a bad evening in comparison. If we go back many centuries, St. Exil experienced a much more sumptuous period. Originally, this village was only a small fishing hamlet by the sea, but it was tomb of the fishing act. They thus were the first informed of the contents of the merchants' cargoes in St. Exil. On the coast. An envied position. Of four great figures that the village developed and experienced its greatest activity: the Vigneaults, who ensured the agricultural activity of the village; the Derault family, who were dedicated to fishing activities; the Duc de Bliard, who ensured the vegetable garden and scriptorium, of the village with his soldiers; and finally, the Abbot Royot, in charge of the spirituality through its church. Thanks to the progress brought by this collaboration, St. Exil had been able to develop for 100 years. But, sadly, during the following centuries, the village did not know the destiny that we imagined, and this prosperity turned into a distant memory. In remembrance of this period, which still resonates until today, these personalities were honored with the presence of a tomb that are located in the narthex and in the transept of the church. They also built a cross at the end of... This key will allow me to explore the church a little more. I've seen the same kind of lock around. The Assumption Church, that is a receptacle for... I have nothing to put on that cross now. 4 plates, each illustrating one of the families. Once a year, these plaques are gathered and placed on the cross to allow the inhabitants of St. Exil to have a moment of commemoration for its history. This door seems locked by a complex mechanism. And its ancestors. While I was crossing the church to reach the altar, I noticed light coming from an inaccessible room located just below. It's probably a kind of forbidden crypt, but then why would there be light inside? Considering the police are looking for cult members, This would be a perfect place for them to regroup in total secrecy. There's a procedure to follow to unlock the crypt's access, but it's going to be complicated. The door lock is linked to a mechanism inside the memorial cross. If I place 4 commemorative plates, the cross will unlock the door automatically. Well, supposedly, at least. Right now, only one of the 4 plates is inserted on this cross. The one honoring the Duc de Bliard. The others are scattered in various places in St. Exel. I have to go to the church to learn a little more about the other plates.
Too many people have access to this damn bell tower, so the craftsman installed a system for me to block the door. Since I'm the only one who knows about music, you'll all have to go through me. Well, I'm going to need to learn the organ to continue upstairs. If I'm good enough, I'll make a duet with Pierre.
They seem to be commemorating specific families whose tombs are inside the church itself. My investigation is turning into a treasure hunt. How great. Last note. Based on the documents, the key that unlocks most of the doors in the church is hidden at the heart of the cross
Bell tower.
and I can already access it.
This door seems locked by a complex mechanism.
This is very weird. This is very weird, Pierre. I found some ultra-bright and colorful sphere in this village. When I approach it, I start feeling like I'm being transported to a totally surreal world, a blinding world. Rather calm, in which the water can go up the waterfalls, like these columns of water. Have you seen them too? Compared to the daily grind, it's a rather pleasant world to sink in. It feels quite cold, though. In this dreamlike environment, I walk through Greek and Roman vestige, just like those we saw on our
It has been condemned by the sect.
trips before moving to the coast. I have the feeling of being constantly exposed to things that we experienced in the past. It allows me to cling into many memories of our arrival in St. Exel, and all the events that took place before I was left alone here. Strangely, I have the feeling that time no longer passes when I find myself in this alternate world. Am I imagining this? Am I starting to daydream?
Nothing.
Am I totally crazy, Pierre?
During the night from Saturday to Sunday, the property of the presbytery was degraded by the people claiming to be devotees. Given the amount of the damage, the town of St. Exel made the flower house available to its owners as a courtesy residence. They probably wanted to intimidate him, or to keep him quiet. Hello, Francois. I heard the cult vandalized your property. You have my full support in this ordeal. Glad the storage room is useful to someone here. Leave your things there as long as necessary. P.S. Regarding the flower house garden door, the mayor gave me the handle they used to unlock it. I left it here. It won't open from this side. Completely locked. This door can be unlocked from the other side. Vegetable garden and scriptorium. Cemetery. It has been condemned by the sect.
Te revoilà.
Organ and bell tower. Tomb of Father. He distinguished the large library of the Assumption Church is in his image. Way more welcoming. Special event, Nico the Robot. Don't be afraid of the future. 7 puzzles scattered throughout St. Exil, and therefore 7 tokens to be won. Small and big prizes for the most curious. That's tempting. There's even a tape.
Welcome to my very own George workshop. With the participation of the municipality of Saint-Exil, we are organizing a great treasure hunt for youngs and less youngs. 7
This is where I have to put the tokens.
of my famous puzzle tables are hidden at different locations in the village. If you succeed in solving one, you will win a token. Don't share the answer with the others. The first to get all the village tokens will have an incredible prize. Nico the robot is there to receive your tokens and
No token, no price.
reward you accordingly for each piece. Don't forget, there is only one rule to complete my trademark
This is where I have to make him swallow special coins. Too bad I don't have any.
Jaws table. Put the magnetic ball through the metal hoop. Good luck, and I hope to see you all very soon with Nico the robot. Not suitable for children under 4 years old. Play with moderation.
It was a new beginning. We no longer had a penny in our pocket, but real hope in our eyes. Nobody knew us here. We were really starting from zero. We could have completely changed our ways of being if we had wanted. We had found the house that seemed perfect. At least perfect for us. It was a large building made entirely of wood and stones from the region, and which proudly faced the sea. We had so much space.
I can't go there like that. The tide will be blocking me on the other side.
We were finally able to breathe. And then there was a fireplace that gave such a warm atmosphere. It gave me a quiet yet powerful feeling of serenity since the first day. Well, up until what is happening at the moment. Although, we must admit that it deserves a little refurbishment, or at least a little wiping. The paint has suffered the effects of salt and time, and the holy windows let the wind pass through the whole house. You can You can hardly see it, but we threw all our last savings into this hole. Anyway, Pierre was only thinking of one thing: take as much space as possible to store his instruments, whether it's the bedrooms, the living room, or even the attic. Today, the garden is in a sad state. It looks like a dump. I used a lot of things that were lying around for tinkering or training. I feel good in this garden, especially right now. It's the only place I know I can be safe. None of these things are going to attack me here. With all the boxes we had, the laziness quickly caught up with us. This explains this feeling of permanent mess or perpetual moving. Life in boxes. Maybe we didn't really dare to open them all. Maybe it was too heavy after all these kilometers between us and people we love. It reminded us of too many things. It reminds me even more today.
The keys were built by the Dureau family. Their house can be found at the end of them. To facilitate the management of water from the White Manor, a path leading to it has also been developed.
Good luck, Miss Slugger. The next one will be the
Daily menu: mackerel in white wine or mussels marinara. Fisherman's menu: salmon tartare and grilled sea bream. Sounds better than it tastes.
Okay.
Exhibition of original moonstone furniture. Completely locked. I am a living experiment on sugar. If only the kitchen lived up to the view. Pierre really wanted us to eat here, but I always managed to find an excuse not to. I would give anything to have these moments with him now. I am gonna need a key for this one.
Tu m'avais manqué.
open this.
Trop ouf. Tu es mon seul ami.
Not this again. These cabinets were in the lighthouse, too. They record signals coming from the sea. What were they trying to listen to? This computer. It's in the lighthouse, too. Enter coordinates. What coordinates?
What are you doing here? Is that a message for them? Are they using these antennas? These signals they receive, are they talking? Is it even for us? Forgotten that dream. Completely locked.
T'es mal, style.
I don't have enough of this ammo. All right. The door is blocked by the snow. The door is blocked by the snow. This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Welcome to one of the original creations from George's workshop. Let's meet in my very own George workshop to collect your prize. Well, if you can solve this.
I'm done with you. Excellent. The flower house once belonged to the Vinio family, which played a leading role in local agriculture. The basement illustrating the former activities of the family can be visited during Heritage Days. An ingenious controllable water supply system of the White Manor made it possible to supply the property if necessary. Ran out of battery a long time ago. Makes this whole house seem stuck in time. I swear, officer, it's not a break-in. The back door was open.